and now. Let me remind you of something. Being selective is the ultimate rebellion, because you learn what is for you. And if you do get it wrong, what do? We learn quickly, and then we elevate. Being more selective with what we consume, with our energy, where we place it, with what we do, it shows ourselves and the world that we are leaders, that we don't just follow the pack or every trend or every opinion or chase validation. We don't take a step and look around and be like, hey, am I making the right step? No. All your friends in this season may say, hey, this is the season where we're partying hard, we're going in. And you may have to be selective and be like, you know what? I've dived deep into my intuition, and for me, this season is a little different. I'm gonna go and explore my inner depths. You understand? I'm going to empower myself. Empower yourself with saying no. No to what does not align with your vision and goals. Be resilient. Be ridiculous with it. Someone asks you something, hey, do that. No, it does not align in this season. Some seasons you need to be all in, mind, body, spirit, 100%, 10 toes down in the ground. 10 toes down in the ground, you know what I'm saying? Now, you may be like, oh, well, if I'm selective, if I only go in one direction, if I fine tune like that, I'm limiting myself. Now, actually, what you're doing is you're exploring more, but going deeper into yourself, into what matters. There's going to come a time very soon where you're going to have to accept that I need to narrow my path. I need to focus on this and leave everything else behind. Not forever, but just for a while. Being selective is like a practice that we get to do every single day. We can do it with what we consume, our food, with the content. Great way to practice. A lot of us are consuming some things that we don't need to consume at the moment, right? You think you don't have the ability, you've been comparing yourself, but really your energy is not moving in the direction that matters consistently. That is literally all that it is. You need to narrow your path. I love listening to audio, a podcast, a good story, an audio book. While I'm driving, I can learn, or while I'm working out, I can have a good laugh, or while I'm doing like mundane tasks like grocery shopping. Actually, I kind of like grocery shopping. I can still escape into like another world, another genre, like thrillers.
Today, I am forcing myself to do absolutely nothing. This may be easy for some people, but for me, I am the type of person that always feels like I have to be doing something. I have to be productive on the days that I'm not working my 9 to 5. I have to be editing. I need to be cleaning. I need to be going somewhere. I need to be running errands. I need to be just doing something. And it's needed a lot of the times because I am working so much, and then on my off days I need to get things done. But it's rare for me to just sit in my thoughts for a full day and not do anything. That's hard. That is very, very hard for me. If you guys watched my last vlog, towards the end of that vlog, I told you guys that I'm going to be pouring into myself more than ever before, or at least I want to try to. And one of the ways that I know how to do that is to just take breaks, take time for myself, slow down, move slow, big on that. And that's what we're going to be doing today. So if you like this type of a vlog, I would suggest watching, continue to watch. And if not, if this is not your cup of tea, I am going to be back in my same loud, bubbly self. But for today, I really am just going to take this day for me to just kind of relax, just kind of relax and chill and do absolutely nothing. That's what I want to do. You guys, I don't know if you've ever watched at the end or beginning of my channel, my intro is the little, what is it called? I don't even know what it's called. maybe an intro. I don't know what it's called, but it says Shaylin Ari'el, and then it says home, lifestyle, self-care, or does it say self-love? I made it so long ago, I can't remember. But that's always going to be me on this channel. I'll insert it here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. My channel is about my real life. My channel is about lifestyle. It's about my home. It's about love. It's about self-care. It's about reflection. You know, that's just what it is. When I decided to make this channel, I was like, what is going to be my niche? Like, everybody was talking about this niche. You need to find your niche. You need to find your niche. And it's like, you know, like, I knew I wanted to vlog. I feel like everybody knows that when you're starting YouTube, like if you want to be a vlogger, everybody knows that part. But it's like, what is your thing? What is this? What is that? And I felt like all three of those things were my niche. I felt like that is what my channel was about. It's about home, it's about my life, and it's about self-care and self-love. It's just what it is. And therefore, I'm always going to talk about that on this channel. But sometimes I feel like I talk about it in ways that I'm encouraging other people, and I forget to take my own advice sometimes. And it's like, okay, you can't always pour into other people and making these videos for other people and not even do what you're saying that you're supposed to be doing in these videos. Y'all know I'm always going to be transparent. I'm always going to be transparent with y'all. So I do. Sometimes I do make the videos because I'm so passionate about self-love and self-care and taking care of yourselves inside out. I am really passionate about that, but I forget sometimes. And it's like when I hit hard times and when I feel like I might be going through like a little season of something, it's like I don't want to forget that all my tips that I use to tell everyone else, it's supposed to go to me too. I don't need all of that to go out the window. Then it's like you become a hypocrite, and I can't do that. I can't do that. So been having a time these last few weeks. I've been having a time mentally. I've been having a time. So I have decided with this video, although I'm still making content and I'm still talking to you guys, don't forget to actually take your own advice if you're telling somebody else what to do. You know, don't forget. In my case, it's like, girl, don't forget to pour into yourself the way you pour into other people. So that's what I'm doing. You know, I spend a lot of time alone. That is something that I'm always going to vouch for. I'm just going to, you know, because there is power in being alone. Not all the time. Not all the time. You can be around family. You can be around friends. But there is real power in being alone. And when you master being able to be by yourself and to sit in your thoughts and to entertain yourself and to go out with yourself and to date yourself and to just be with yourself, but be genuinely happy with it. Not to say that you are exiting everyone else out of your life. It's not that. But during those alone times and just having more of it, there is beauty and power in solitude. So there's beauty and power in it. And although for me, I am always alone, or I like to be alone, I don't always use my alone time for things like this, for days like today. I'll use my alone time to work. I'll use my alone time to be doing things. I'll use my alone time to be productive. And although there's nothing wrong with that either, it's like, chill. I have to tell myself to chill. Chill. Like, it's okay to have a day of just watching movies. It's okay, girl. It is okay. But the way that my brain is wired, to sit down all day and turn on this TV or turn on, like, even what you guys just saw me watching, like a podcast or something, I'm in my mind, I'm like, just watching that video, If you guys don't watch him, that's Hindzsight, by the way. I will leave his information down below. You guys, you should watch him. You should. I've been watching Hinds for years, so but he's really good, really encouraging. Anyway, but as I'm sitting down watching this, in my mind, I'm thinking, I love the way he's edited this video. I love the way the colors look. Let me figure out I'm like, my mind is just constantly going. So as soon as I flip off the video, I want to immediately get on the computer and start doing things like, and it's like, it's okay to just chill. It's hard for me to be able to just sit and watch TV all day, or just sit and just literally do nothing. But I gotta start taking my own advice and actually slow down. Actually slow down. Oh Lord, some people probably think I'm crazy, like really crazy, because it's easy for a lot of people to do, like, girl, I ain't did nothing all day, like, you know, I just kind of piddle pattered around the house and, you know, this movie, like even sitting down and watching like series and stuff. I hear a lot of people say, oh, you know, I binged watch. I can't, like, how do you binge watch anything? What? Nobody binge watching nothing. And not that that's bad. Again, don't get me wrong. If y'all binge watch, I have to really, really be into something in order for me to binge watch. And even if I am really, really into it, I probably still won't be able to finish like a season of something in a day or two. Like, there ain't no way. There's no way. Like, I would start to feel, my mind would just start to feel guilty, like I need to be doing something. And I've realized over the last few days that that's a problem. Like, that's a problem. It's okay. It's okay to actually sit and relax and chill and do nothing and watch TV or sit outside or just read. Like, again, my journaling. It's okay to just take a full day to do that. I got to start with a full day. Sometimes people may do like weeks or days of this. Baby steps for me. Like, I'm taking this day to just do this. I'm taking today to just do this, and I'm giving myself grace. Y'all know that has been the theme. I think in March when I did the self-love challenge, I was saying that has been the theme for the month. No. That is the theme for me for the year. I am carrying it out until the end of the year, going into 2025, to give myself grace. Like, it is okay. It is okay. Because a lot of times I be feeling like it's not okay. A lot of times you kind of feel like you want to be further than where you are. You want to be doing more. Well, sometimes I feel like this. I want to be further than where I am. I want to be doing more. You want to be making more. You like, everything is just more. Like, how can I get to the next level? How can I get to the next step? And also in my last video, I was also, where I put it on the screen, that I really want to start appreciating what I already have. Like, I have to practice way more gratitude. That's the one thing that I know for sure that I can admit for myself. It's not that I'm not happy with the things that I have or the life that I live. And I'm not talking about just like material things either. I'm not talking about stuff like that, but just in general, just overall. It's not that I'm not happy, but I think because I am the type of person that always feels like, how can I move forward? How can I do this? How can I start this business? How can I make more money? Like, how can, like, just, you know, traveling. Where can I go this place? Like, what, I just want other things, and I don't want to be too stagnant for too long. Then you can kind of forget to appreciate the things that you already have. And I have to practice way more gratitude. So my journaling has been all about that. Has been all about just gratitude and things that I'm thankful for, and being appreciative of the things that I already have, and being okay and content with things now. Not to say that I'm not going to continue to work on goals, not that, but, or not to say that I'm not even going to continue to try to reach to be somewhere else, because I will. I'm not a fan of being stagnant, but just practicing more gratitude and appreciating the things that I have currently. Because I don't know if you guys have heard of that saying, I don't know if it was like an Instagram meme or something, or a picture, a word picture or something, but it was saying how, let me get it right. Hold on. It was saying how you're living the life, or realize that you're living the life that you prayed for, or you're living the life, how did it go? A year ago or something like that. You step back and you realize that the things that you, or maybe you step back and you realize that the things that you have now are the things that you've prayed for and waited for and hoped for from whatever time ago. It's something like that. It's something like that. But anyway, there was a time in my life where I prayed and hoped to be in the situation that I am now. And because because I'm not practicing gratitude, and I'm not appreciating the things that I have as much as I should be, I don't even realize that the dreams and the goals that I've had from years ago, I'm living. I don't even realize that the current life that I'm living is something that I wanted years ago, because it was so long ago. So it's like when you're actually here and now you're caught up in it, you're just that, you're caught up. It's like, oh, you have to think about like, dang, there was a time that I really wanted this. And when I say this, again, not material things, not the penthouse, not stuff, not all of it. It wasn't this. I wasn't saying back then, oh, I want to be in a penthouse downtown Atlanta with, YouTube and all of these things. Like, I wasn't saying like that. It was, back then, it was, I want inner peace. I want inner peace. I want to be able to afford things on my own. Everything was big on my own. I was with somebody for so long, so on my own was a huge goal for me. I wanted to be able to do things on my own. I wanted to have a place of my own, not the penthouse place, but just a place of my own. I wanted a car of my own. I wanted inner peace. I wanted to live a life the way that I wanted to live it, and not feel like I'm answering to other things and other people and I wanted to have a life of solitude. I wanted to have a life of just doing my own thing, becoming a woman, growing into me being a woman, growing into the character. Figuring out who Shaylin was. I wanted to get to that point of like, who am I? Who is she? I wanted those things so bad. I'm living that life, and I've been living that life for a long time now. But when you're so focused and when you're constantly worrying about the next step, growth, more growth, you lose sight of the things that are more important. You lose sight of the things that you should be appreciative about. So today, as I'm sitting here doing absolutely nothing for the day, baby steps. As I'm sitting here doing absolutely nothing, I'm going to be taking the day to really reflect. It's the perfect day too. It's cloudy, it's rainy again. It's fine though. It's fine though. Got my candle going. And we're going to be reflecting. And we're going to be taking the time to think about the things that we are happy for, that we are grateful for, to reflect on the time that I wanted to be here, when I wanted to be here, and now that I'm here, now I'm going to take today to actually really appreciate where I'm at in life. And not focus on what's next, at least for the day. because this is an everyday thing for me. So at least for one day, I think I can do that. So for lunch / dinner, I made this baked chicken tzatziki bowl. And I really made it out of like leftovers that I already had. I already had the rice from yesterday. I had leftover chicken thighs, like baked chicken thighs. And I just chopped up some tomato, sauteed some onions, and then put some tzatziki sauce on the top of it. And it is so yummy, girl. If you put your mind to it, you can really make several different meals out of like one thing. And I'm trying to do that more so I can like stop going out to eat so much. I've been trying to cook at home more, stop spending so much money. But yeah. Anyhow, it's later in the day. And I must say, I'm super relaxed, super chill right now. I've gotten a lot of reading done today. You guys saw that. You guys saw me take Bailey for a walk, and it's just been relaxation all day. I am going to end the vlog here though. Thank you guys so much for watching. One other thing that I wanted to tell you guys is that I am going to be taking a little break, just a little break. I've actually decided. I was also planning earlier today because I'm a planner. So I was planning earlier. I have scheduled vacation days off of my job. So I will be taking a few days off there. And then I'm also going to be taking a few days off here on YouTube just so I can give myself like the full experience of calming my nervous system, relaxing, vibing like how I normally do. I've done this before with YouTube. I'm not taking a break altogether and like not vlogging and all of that. I'm still going to be vlogging. I'm still going to be filming. I'm just going to take a break from posting and editing, because editing really does, even though I love it, it takes a lot out of my day, it takes a lot out of my schedule. And then when I have so much going on in my personal life and then editing on top of it, it just all becomes too much. So these little breaks, these little mini breaks for me are important. So I am going to schedule that in. right along with my vacation for my other job as well. I'm scheduling that in. And even that, I was actually planning to do a solo trip on this vacation that is coming up for me. It was all thought out. It was all planned out. I am not going though. I decided that I'm just going to stay put. I have some other things that I want to do and some other things that I want to work on. So I was like, you know what? Let me just take this time. Because again, just doing the most. And I was like, let me just take this time, these few days, even though I've already got the days scheduled. And instead of going, and even though like going on a vacation can be like relaxing and all that, you're still leaving. And I was going to leave the city and getting on a plane and, you know, and then having to come back and only having like a little bit of time left before I had to go back to work and all that. I was like, girl, I'm not doing that. So we canceled that. And I'm just going to be chilling, and I'm just going to actually be taking a real life break. break. Anyway, I say all that to say, I will be back here on YouTube, if not the very end of this month. It's only going to be like a week or two. I think like 2 weeks. So if it's not at the end of this month, it would be right at the beginning of June is when I'll be back with my next video. So if you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If this is the video that you just happen to see, I will be back. I will be back. We're going to just take these little mini breaks because, again, pouring into myself, listening to my own advice, pouring into myself, allowing myself grace, giving myself this time, allowing myself to have this time to, I don't know, change my thought process, work on me, giving myself the space to be able to do it. So anyway, if you are new here, subscribe. So all that to say, subscribe, and then go back and look at all my other videos. I have over 100 videos here on this channel. So by the time I do post again, you guys will be all caught up, okay? You'll be all caught up. And again, I will be filming this little break of mine. Although I'm taking a break, I'm still going to be filming. Always working. Always got to do a little something here and there. So that when I do come back in the next video, you guys will have something to watch, and it will be interesting, I promise you. I promise you that. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and your support and allowing me to be able to do this. When I did this the last time, you guys had so many positive things and so many good encouraging comments. Y'all do anyway, all the time. I can't even say the last time I did it when I took a little break. It's all the time. But I know you guys will allow me to be able to do it again. And that's what I love about this community. It's like you guys let me be me. You guys allow me to be me, and you give me the space when I need it. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.